Hi, everybody. Welcome to Intuitive Tuesday. I hope you all have been keeping safe and warm in this freezing weather. For today's message from Spirit, I've used the Archangel Power Tarot Cards from Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. It's going to work as follows. You are going to choose a card between 1 and 4 you're drawn to the most. Each card has a beautiful illustration, and usually when I look at a card, there is a specific element, symbol, or image that stands out for me. I then tune into that image to see what message it brings. So when you are ready, take a deep breath and try to calm your mind. Have a look at the cards and choose the one you are most drawn to. You can keep listening or skip to the number and card you chose to see what message Spirit brings to you today. Card number 1. When I first looked at this card, I immediately felt like it was business orientated. My attention was drawn to the two men walking on the beach. In the context of the message coming through, this refers to a business relationship. This can be with someone you are currently working with, a business partner, or a friend you are considering going into business with. I get a sense that it might be a new business venture or an idea of a new business or project you are playing with and considering. The protective circle around the two men on the card shows that you are protected on this journey and that your guides on the other side are guiding and protecting you as well. See the angel there on the right-hand corner of the card. However, this does not mean that the road that lies ahead won't be filled with challenges and difficulties, because that is part of your growth and your business's growth as well. It simply means that if you do choose to go down this road, it will not only be beneficial to your own growth, but it will also have a rippling effect in the lives you touch and the greater society. The presence of the earth on the right-hand corner of the card shows that there is definitely a place for this new ideal venture in our world. The fact that the two men are separate from earth can refer to the fact that this business might be part of your higher life purpose and calling. And because it is divinely supported, now might be the perfect time to take that leap of faith. Blessings be upon you, number 1. Card number 2. On the one side of the card, we have a city with a bustling nightlife representing society. And on the left side of the card, we have a silent figure representing you, watching silently from a distance. I get the sense that there are times when you choose to rather be an observer of life rather than an active participant in it. Maybe you feel that you don't fit into mainstream society and choose to rather be a loner. Maybe you choose to rather observe everything that is going on instead of actively taking part in this human experience. I've been asked to remind you that your soul chose to incarnate on earth and to be part of the society and to have these human experiences, good and bad. By removing yourself from the rest of the world, physically, emotionally, or mentally, you are separating yourself from the ones you are meant to experience. This might lead to feelings of loneliness and depression. You don't have to agree with what is going on in the world or take part in the negativity and fear narratives. You simply need to immerse yourself so that you can have the experiences you need and are meant to have on this planet. Maybe you feel like distancing and isolating yourself as a means of protecting yourself from all these hardships and negativity. You are reminded that this is a hopeless task, as these things will find you if they're meant to. Instead, You need to acquire the right tools that will allow you to better deal with the challenges you will experience. This will give you the confidence needed to face the world again and to deal with anything that comes your way. Blessings be upon you, number 2. Card number 3. If you chose this card, the message coming through for you today has to do with romantic relationships. When looking at this illustration on the card, the first thing that caught my attention was the staff of Hermes, which is used as a medical symbol today. You will find it right at the bottom of the card between the two lovers. The other thing that caught my eye was the dark clouds looming there at the top of the card in the sky. These things point to difficult challenges or times in a relationship, and that healing is needed. I'm asked to remind you that it is in our romantic relationships where we are faced with some of our greatest challenges, but also where we can experience some tremendous growth. Unfortunately, this growth and healing can't take place when things are going well and when there are clear skies. It's when we are surrounded by those dark grey clouds, the difficult times, when we are faced with our own trauma, shortcomings, judgments, unfair expectations, when we are forced to truly look at ourselves and the baggage we bring into our relationships. Only then can we truly heal and grow. If you are heartbroken or upset about a romantic relationship that didn't work out, I'm urged to remind you that that person played an important role in your life and crossed your path for a reason. And that reason is to teach you some valuable lessons. So don't look at that relationship as a failure. Look at it as a learning opportunity. The question is, are you able to recognize what those lessons are? And are you able to learn and heal and grow from them? Blessings be upon you, number 3. Card number 4. The message for you this week has to do with developing your intuitive and psychic abilities. The aspect of the illustration that really stood out for me was the water and this figure representing you emerging from it. Also note the open book resting on the woman's lap. Water to me represents emotions and the subconscious mind. The fact that the figure is emerging from the water tells me that you might have done a lot of self-introspection already. Perhaps you've been on the spiritual journey and path for a while now, and have faced and dealt with a lot of your issues, problems, karmic patterns, etc. The message coming through for you today is that the time has come for you to really embrace your intuitive side. You need to get to know your guides and learn how to trust yourself, them, and the information, represented by the book, coming through. If you are already in touch with your guides and intuitive side, I get the sense that these abilities are going to intensify. Almost like you're going to discover even deeper aspects of your talents and abilities that you already have. Over these last couple of months, you might have even noticed how your intuition regarding people, situations, world events, etc. have intensified, and you just intuitively know what is the truth and what is not. Trust your instincts, listen to your gut, and remember to reach out to your guide if you need more answers or assistance. Blessings be upon you, number 4. Thank you, everybody, for joining us at Intuitive Tuesday. I hope you have a wonderful week. Goodbye.